WonHobby. Hey, good day. I hope you're doing okay. I'm your host, Skeletor, and welcome back to the Piss Colored Room. As you can I had some... I changed some things. Last weekend was amazing. We had Wonder Hobby. We had Ami Hobby Camp. We had Mega Expo. That's 3 events I can't count. I would love to talk about all of them, but I would have to split them up into parts. So in this first part, if I even make a part 2 and part 3, I'll be talking about Wonder Hobby, and specifically I'll be talking about the scale figures of Wonder Hobby. So yeah, let me just open up my laptop and let's talk about all the scales that were announced. The figure of Haneami's dog pet girlfriend cosplay has finally been painted, and I have to say it looks gorgeous. The paintwork is so pretty. The tail kind of looks like smoke. The texturing and everything. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Smoke looks pretty dynamic, you know, with the oranges and the browns. But yeah, it's just a funny detail. The modeling of the tails was always good, so I'm glad that it has this charming and dynamic paintwork on it. The semi-realistic face of hers looks really delightful painted. Yeah, I don't really have too many complaints. I do quite admire that companies are now making figures of people cosplaying and different stuff. This is one of them, and the other one was, I think, of a Bastard cosplay. I can't remember right now, but I have to check again. But yeah, it's just a really cool thing that they're doing. I'm all for it. Now this figure also benefits so much in the warm lighting, because the first time I actually saw this colored prototype, it was in cold lighting and it did not look very appealing. But yeah, I do quite like this. This looks lovely. I don't really buy lingerie figures, but if you have a kink for this, it's made by Phat Company, you can't go wrong. Cheese attack! Wow, that did not take long at all. We have a prototype for the Cheese 2 figure that Phat Company announced a couple months back. Yeah, and I really like the action pose in this one. Very fitting of her personality in the show. She's basically in a pursuit pose or like a assault pose, but then has her cheery smile on her face. Love the contrast. Perfect for this type of character. This is a figure I'll definitely get. The Aniplex one is also pretty solid. But yeah, I think I'll probably get the one with her in her usual attire, which is, I guess, her work attire. Looks like Takina still doesn't have a prototype for her figure yet. But I mean, it will come eventually. Cheese 2 is definitely my favorite though. I'm just way more particular about happy, cheery girls. Probably why Dairy are my favorite girls. And the unders. Itsuki has finally been painted, and that marks the final of the quintessential quintuplets to be painted. Yeah, this is really adorable. Good brick base, adorable smile. The treats she's holding look really enticing. And Itsuki herself just looks gorgeous in this outfit. Honestly, all of the girls look great in this style. I'd love to get the collection, but I do not have a strong attachment to the series. Probably because I haven't finished it. I'm still in season 1. But yeah, just looking at this, I like it a lot. I think it's a pleasant prototype. Very stylish outfit. Skata, I don't know how to pronounce it. Skatty. Man, I should stop trying. One of the girls from Fate's Grand Order, a game that I refuse to play, not because it's bad or anything, but because I play enough gadgets already. And I mean, the game just doesn't look appealing to me, to be honest. But yeah, I cannot deny the character designs in the game are so good. But yeah, onto the figure. I am absolutely in love with the purple color scheme that's going on with this figure. And her dress looks so elegant. Yeah, this looks awesome. The painting is also really well done. If you really like this character, you should go for this, because this looks sick. I give her a Avada Kedavra out of 10. Racing Miku Tropical version by Good Smile Racing, a division of Phat Company. I talked about this a couple months back with the announcement image, and this prototype looks great. Yes, Miku. Can't wait to see the paint. I am ready. But yeah, the sculpting. Sculpting is solid. This prototype looks really lovely. It looks so close to the original image. Just her design alone was really cool. Her twin tails have been done in a cute bun. Love the casual attire. Woohoo, buddy. Look at the Hatsune Miku 2022 regular version. This outfit is sick. The bodysuit design with the jacket on top and the gradation of the flag. Whoa. An absolutely splendid prototype. The colors just pop in this, and the pose is really dynamic. I can't think of anything I have any issues with. Even the stylization of the bodysuit with the gap on the leg. Is it a gap or is it a band? I'm not sure. I mean, regardless, it just adds something extra to the bodysuit color scheme. It's really awesome. It's such a beautiful figure. Yeah, man. If I was to get a Miku figure, I would I mean, just because of how I am, I'd get the original Miku from like 2008 or 10 or whatever year it was. But yeah, if I'm now becoming a Miku fan, this is definitely one I'd be considering. This is like top of the list of Mikus I'd think of pre-ordering. It looks beautiful. And since it's by Good Smile Company, the final product is probably going to come out very, very similar to the prototype that I'm seeing right now. Mikey and Draken are looking swank. Good Smile Company, as part of their Orange Rouge line, Orange Rouge being their male exclusive line, seem to be making figures based on the manga volume covers. The manga volume covers of Tokyo Revengers have some of the coolest designs I've seen on manga covers. It's so trendy and fashionable, and the ones they decided to go for are no exception to that. Look at how awesome and elaborate the designs are for both Mikey and Draken. It still boggles my mind that they're high schoolers, but my goodness, they look great. This one just looks great. The face is great, the body is great, and the design of the outfit is just so awesome. Even the jewelry on his hands, they absolutely nailed it. I can't wait to see this painted, and this would probably be an instant pre-order for me. I have to get a Mikey and Draken figure eventually, and I think these two might be the ones. Moving on to Good Smile Arts Shanghai, we have Elf Magician Riko, or I guess it will be pronounced Riko, by Kikimotsu. I absolutely adore his art style. The woman he draws, fire. Yeah, this character design is so cute. Body is great. The Red Riding Hood looking hood is awesome. The action pose is great to see. I really want to see this prototype. But just looking at the illustration on its own, awesome design. Can't wait to see the prototype. Anmi's girls are so adorable, really cute designs. The prototype of this is probably going to look so lovely. This one is not really my thing, so I probably won't be buying, but yeah, I can't deny that this illustration would look really awesome as a figure, as figures, I guess. But yeah, Anmi's arts are really good. Looking forward to seeing it. If I'm not mistaken, Neko is the artist responsible for Forcelander. Neko comes up with some of the coolest concepts for characters, and this is no exception. I don't get the idea behind her wearing an antler headpiece combined with modern wear, but regardless, the color scheme is neat and her outfit is just really good looking. Yeah, I'd love to see this painted. I'd love to see a prototype of this. MX-chan has finally been painted, and my god, the thighs on this lady and the package she's holding in her hand, really intricately painted. The paint job is just sublime. The shading is just top notch, man. Max Archie just does not disappoint. And I mean, the painting is already great, but it obviously would not look good on a character that was just plain. I really have to compliment this character design. It's just stupefying. The girl is so cute, and just this Max Armorstadt outfit, just, oh man, she looked good. This is definitely a pre-order for me. I wonder when it'll go up. Max Archie just cannot disappoint, seriously. Even if they take years, they do not disappoint. The paintwork for Minamoto Noraiko Heroic Spirit Traveling Outfits version, what a name, is finally done. The absolute beauty of this woman. I do not know too much about Fate. I'm still playing the visual novel as we speak, but it is quite the interesting series. I do plan to avoid the games, as I mentioned with the caster figure. But yeah, I know this character all too well from certain places. But yeah, the paintwork is so good. I remember going on MFC and seeing so many people complaining about how they nerfed Writer's design. Writer's the character designer, by the way. Top tier artist in my opinion. They nerfed her melons a bit, and while that is a bummer, they're still big, man. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I can't wait to see when this one goes up for pre-order. Fate characters that I'm 100% good with getting, even though I know barely anything about because they're exclusively to the gacha game Fate Grand Order, are her and Shuten Doji. I actually ordered the Shuten Doji that recently dropped, and it's going to be great to add Minamoto Noraiko to the collection. Yeah, I'm definitely buying her. Atelier Ryza. This is the older version from Atelier Ryza 3, which is coming out soon. Thighs McGee. All the photos I saw leading up to WonHobby did not make this figure look very flattering, but this photo here is actually not too bad. I wasn't initially going to consider getting this Ryza, but I've played the games, really fell in love with the characters, especially Ryza and Claudia, and oh my days, I need an older Claudia because I fell in love. Both of them are hot, but like, if I'm getting Eliza, I need a Claudia, and I need the older versions. But I really want the Alta Eliza. I'm going to have to compromise. I'm probably going to have to get Wonderful WORX Eliza if I want an older version of Claudia. Or I could just get the Chinese dress versions that Phat Company is making eventually. But they're not in their original outfits. Forget all this. Some photos I saw online of the prototype on the stage floor. It looked pretty lovely. The smile isn't as wide, or isn't as, I guess, distinct as I expected it to be, like compared to the cover of the game. But it looks lovely. I think it looks pretty good. Wonderful WORX has had a rocky start with some of their figures. Some of them have been really good, some of them have been really mediocre. Their recent Mona one seems to be getting some good reviews, so I mean, they can only improve as time goes on, right? But I mean, anyways, this pose is great. Everything looks well painted. Shading is, there's some shading, but not anything too amazing or anything. But I mean, yeah, overall it looks really lovely. I would get this lighter because I want to know the Claudia as well, and no one has made one yet. A bunch of Love Live Superstar girls are getting 1/7 scale figures. I know next to nothing about Love Live except for Snow Halation. Banger song. Wait, is that a Love Live song? Is that a Love Live song? I should check. But anyways, yeah, that's happening. So for fans of those, for any of these girls, you're getting 1/7 scale figures. I think it's something to be excited about. Toho Project 2 figures by Solarain. This looks like it could come out as a really cool figure. Just the pose and the serious expression with everything flowing in the wind, just really, really awesome. I'd love to see this one. And I guess maybe just Toho, but like the colors are just popping from like all the characters. I know nothing about Toho, but the colors just pop here. What does that say? Sama huro hurosuto. Sama hurosuto. Sama hurosuto. Oh, Summer Frost. I'm stupid. Yeah, this could turn out to be really pretty as a figure. I'd love to see that. Rem and Childhood Rem. Some prototypes that were shown off just a couple months back at the Wonder Festival. Only Rem and Childhood Rem have been painted. But talking about them, they look cute. They look adorable. I don't know. I'm not seeing anything too, you know, too crazy with the designs or anything. So I don't expect it to be that pricey. But yeah, they look really cute. I already have my Rem figure, so there's no way I'm going to be purchasing that. But yeah, let me just say it's a really adorable concept that they're doing with the characters holding their childhood selves. Paintwork is pretty good, albeit simple. Rem and Childhood Rem look really cute. Yotsuba and Itsuki Fallen Angel versions were shown off on the stage floor. They look pretty cute. Although I have to say the expression on Itsuki is, I don't know, it's not really doing it for me. It kind of looks, she looks kind of dead. I'm sorry. Something about it is just rubbing me the wrong way. I'm not sure what it is. But I mean, besides that, the paintwork is decent. Good shading on the folds and ruffles. The texturing on the wings is pretty lovely. Yeah, I have nothing else to say about her. Very similar case with Yotsuba. Love the green color scheme that's going on and the flowers that both of them are stepping on. I prefer Yotsuba's face here than Itsuki's. Something about Itsuki's just rubs me the wrong way, I don't know. Two characters from The Eminence in Shadow are getting scale figures. Let's talk about Alpha Shin. She's the only one that has a prototype. I'm really digging this outfit that she's wearing. I have no context, so I'm just going off what I see. She's in a graceful pose. Looks like she's dancing for something. And the dress itself is majestic. I love the gold and blue color scheme it's going for. Her hair with the blue dress and the gold decorations, it just makes for a really appealing looking. Like overall, I think this is a really cute prototype. Pretty cool character design for Beta over here as well. I'm digging her character design a bit more than the other girls. And she has a really cute face too. Ooh man. This is an anime, I should watch it. Some cute girls in it. But yeah, this is a really cool character design. Really want to see the prototype for this. It's like this drawing was made to be a figure because look at that base. If they make anything outside of this base, right, when the prototype comes out, I expect every fan of this series to riot. Don't actually riot, you know, just be mad about it on my figure collection or something. Evangelion is never going to not make merchandise for their characters, are they? I actually recently saw the series, absolutely loved it. Phenomenal show. Asuka, Rei, and who's the new girl? Maddie. I haven't seen all the reel of Evangelion. I wonder how this figure is going to look. Maybe it's just going to be these poses. I think it works. I think they look pretty cute as figures in these poses. Yes, good news for Evangelion fans, but I mean, when do Evangelion fans not get figures, to be honest? I mean, look at the Radio Eva series. Hanazono Lily from Spyrum, I don't know what that is, but pretty intriguing concept we have going on here. Series is called Spyrum, so I have to imagine that she's some sort of a spy. And it seems it seems that everything she needs for her daily life or her job is just behind the table that she's sitting on. Yeah, intriguing concept. I'd like to see it painted. Obviously I won't be buying it because I have no familiarity with it, but yeah. We have some prototypes by KLOCK. First up is Elena from My Adventure Story. I don't know what that is. The base design is quite amusing. That effect going on with I guess it might be a magic cloud that extends all the way back to her wand. Really awesome. I think that's so cool. See, these are the kinds of bases that people should be making more. I mean, I guess it depends on the source material, but the flowiness of the jacket is conveyed well in the shade in the modeling. Hat's cute, girl's cute, and I have nothing else to say. It looks adorable. I would love to see this painted and see the color effects. Or I could just watch the source material and then just know. Chizuru party dress version from the controversial Rent a Girlfriend series. Most of the Chizuru figures I've seen are some of the absolute most boring figures I've seen. I'm sorry. I guess she just doesn't have a lot going for her in terms of the, cool designs department. But I'd say this is a pretty good one. It's a cute dress that she's wearing, and it's not just her standing in the dress. It's her actually doing a pose, putting her shoe on while she's moving. Really cute. Love the dynamism with it all. You can see the two C curves. Artists would recognize. Yeah, I think it's very cute. Her hair and skirt are flowing in the direction in which she's moving. Yeah, it's all conveyed very well. I think this one could be a banger, or maybe a banger is a bit of an exaggeration, but I think this could be really cute. Would love to see this painted. UKM 2000, a character from Girls Frontline. I haven't played it, don't plan to, but yeah, just the design wise, intriguing. Quite a wild concept this is. It seems to be like a mix of a party outfit and just beachwear. I mean, I don't know. I like the colors, they pop. The pinks and oranges match very well together. Her character design is intriguing. Overall, I think it's very cute, very hip, trendy, conveyed pretty well. The painting overall is also pretty good. I don't have much to say in regards to negativity. It's pretty good. Suomi from Girls Frontline gets a heavy damage version. Looks adorable. I like the starfish on the posterior. They welded it in. No way you're taking that out. Yeah, I think the overall design is not too bad. I think I've seen the original image and they have matched it pretty well. The sculpting of this is also really pleasant. Yeah, let's see it painted. Let's see it painted and give our final thoughts. We have one prototype from Miyuki, and that is Shinobu from the Monogatari series. Man, this is sick. It's a really cool outfit she's wearing. Really cool expression she's got going on. And the blade, I forgot the name of the blade. I'll have to Google it. But yeah, it's really awesome. Look at the chain that's also going around her in this. The design is pretty awesome. I would really like to see this painted. Just from looking at the sculpting alone, I'm already sold. Shikimori's not just a cutie. A show with one of the wimpiest main protagonists I've seen. I don't see how extravagant it can be. It's probably going to be based on this illustration. Hopefully it's an action pose, because if you've seen the show, you know that she's very outgoing in terms of physicality. Yeah, let's see. Veronica from Fire Emblem Heroes. I know basically nothing about Fire Emblem, but just looking at this figure, I'm absolutely stunned. The design is really compelling. It's got such a lovely color scheme. White for the hair, black and gold for the dress and the shoes, red for the leggings. Are those leggings? Not sure, but I mean, regardless, it looks sick. This is a really awesome prototype. It looks so good. I hope the finished sculpt actually looks like this, because people who really like the design, because this is a really awesome design. I just realized that she has 4 wings on her, 2 black ones and 2 gold ones. I think the gold ones are part of the dress. A really awesome dress design. If the figure comes out like this, it would be an absolute delight to see. I'm not sure if this is a new company, but it's the KLOCK WORX. They have Plans for 5 figures. Purple Heart from the Neptunia series. Another one of the cosplays for Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling. Can't wait to see that one. Yuzaki Tsukasa from Tonikaku Kawaii. Priestess Bikini Armor version. Goblin Slayer. Oh, flip, that's the Priestess. Oh, okay, interesting. Let's see that. And Menno swimsuit version from the Executioner and Her Way of Life. Yeah, I like to see it. IWS 2000 from Girls Frontline. Yeah, it's not too bad. Shading is a bit minimal on the skin and basically non-existent on the hair. At least in the picture I'm looking at. I think you could have done much better with her face. Her face has a really soft look in the original image, whereas in the figure it just looks sharp and stern. Also a bit chubby on the 3D version. And I get it, how her eyes are aligned in the 2D illustration wouldn't work with a realistic face because, you know, they're slightly slanted to the left. It's a stylistic choice, but I think Phat Company could have done a bit better with the face in this one. And not even just the face, the shading of the hair. A bit more effort could have been put in it, but PA-15 from Girls Frontline. One of her damaged skins. Now this is better work than IWS 2000, in my opinion. The hair looks properly untidy, and like there are some noticeable seams. Yeah, just the sculpting overall looks pretty well done. I guess the sculpting is just meant to be better considering the material she's wearing in the original art. I think this one could come out sublime when painted, but we'll have to see. We'll have to wait for that. Well, progress on DP12 in one of her fully damaged skins. This one was announced a couple months back at the Wonder Festival, and I guess they only really started recently, since they only have a 3D render for her right now. I have to say the 3D render looks wonderful. It could come out to be great. We have to give it time, but good to know that they're actively working on it. Here's another character from Girls Frontline, this time being made by Freeing. I'm surprised this was made by Freeing because this looks wonderful. Not that Freeing is bad, it's just they pretty much put the same bunny outfits on most of their characters. And their shading and painting isn't the best in the industry, but they do a decent job. So yeah, that's why I'm shocked as to how they put effort into this. The wrapping around her looks like the actual material, I'm convinced. Her expression with the pose is just so cute. I don't know, I can't really think of anything bad to say about this except for the temporary base, but as I said, temporary, most likely. But yeah, this is really cute. This is a really cute figure. The girl's really cute. And the outfit is just awesome. Yeah, this looks good. Well, looks like the 10 fans of this character from Darling in the Franxx got their wish. Ichigo is getting a bunny figure. This came completely out of nowhere. I just did not expect this. Of all the characters to get figures, I thought it would just be 02. But look at Freeing catering to those that like this character as well. Yeah, the pose is fine. It's different compared to the usual bunny poses, which are just showing themselves off. This one is a bit more, I guess, imposing, interrogating, like yeah, it's more of an imposing pose. Those who wanted her, I guess, finally can have her. Hayasaka Ai's bunny has been painted, and she looks great as always. I mean, as always in the 2D form, but yeah, in the 3D form she looks good. Cute little shy expression she has while holding the peace sign. It's a good looking bunny figure. Stock black, boring, but good looking bunny figure. Komi has also been painted. As I said last time, her face kind of looks, but I mean, it looks like Komi, at least. I can give them that much. I'm still gunning for the wave Komi. But yeah, this one looks fine. Painting is fine. Stock black bunny outfit. Freeing didn't really try for her. It's fine, I guess. Rebecca and Homura have been painted. As I said last time with Rebecca, she's got a big derriere. Yeah, paintwork's good. They both look cute. They don't have the stock black bunny outfits, so you know, that's something. Poses are, I don't know, pretty standard pose for Rebecca. Homura is slightly better, and it kind of fits with her personality, but yeah, it looked good. I see it looked good. I should have expected they were going to make a Todoroki when I saw Deku and Bakugo going up for pre-order. Starting to slowly regret not getting Deku, but it doesn't really matter. There will be more Dekus in the future. I just don't want to pay aftermarket prices, guys. But I mean, yeah, the fire effect is okay. I don't think it was really necessary since Deku and Bakugo barely have effects for theirs. And Deku has like the wind. It's the best he could do. So I guess it makes sense to have the fire. But if they're going to have the fire, why not add the ice as well? It only makes sense. Unless they're solely going on the tournament arc, like before the tournament arc, then in that case, yeah, sure. Looks wise, yeah, he looks good. He's a good looking free male figure. The fire effect could have been a bit better, but I don't know. I'm asking too much from this company, I guess. The 1/8 scales for Duraken and Miyuki have been painted. Yeah, paintwork is decent, nothing extraordinary, but paintwork is decent. I think it looks solid. I would love to get these, but their 1/8 scales, really tiny, would be pretty odd in the collection. And maybe I still would, maybe because of the other two characters that have been made. Baji and Matsuno, they're making 1/8 scales for these two. Man, I honestly thought there would only be figures for Draken and Miyuki, but color me impressed. Man, if I were to start a collection, Fring seems to be carrying, but then their 1/8 scales, they look good sculpting wise. I'd like to see them painted. And that's about everything for WonHobby. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit a like. If you want to follow my shenanigans, hit the subscribe button. And yeah.